Amen. I wasn't expecting this, but God told me I should prepare. Amen. And shadow confirm. Amen. But I've been giving 3 to 5 minutes, so I will try and spend less than that. Let us keep our hearts open. Amen. Because the verse I'm about to share kind of speaks to that. Amen. God can give you something for years and years and years. For 10 years. And then in 2 years, God Amen. So Genesis 22 verse 2 says, then he said, take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I shall tell you. So Abraham rose early in the morning and saddled his donkey and 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son. And he split the wood for the burnt offering and arose and went to the place of which God had told him. Verse 5 says, and Abraham said to his young men, stay here, the donkey, the lad, and I will go yonder and worship and will come back to you. Amen. And then 7 to 8 says, but Isaac spoke to Abraham his father and said, my father. And he said, here I am, my son. Then he said, look, the fire and the wood. Then he said, look, the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering? And Abraham said, my son, God will provide for himself the lamb for a burnt offering. So the two of them went together. Amen. And we all know how long Abraham prayed for a son. Amen. Even after he made plans of his own, but God said, that's not your son, I'll give you a son. Amen. And then eventually he got a son. And then the very same son that he was praying for years, in the space of a short time, God said, take that very son that I gave you and amen. So whatever we have, is not what we do. Yes. You've been saving up for this jacket for and then it's winter now, and then that very same expensive jacket we cover for special occasions. Yes. Amen. So let us look at Cain, look at Abel. Amen. Our Cain was not accepted, but our Abel was accepted. Amen. Because of his heart. Amen. He looks at your heart. Amen. He speaks to your heart. That's why I think so it's about your heart. Amen. Let us keep our hearts open. Yes. Amen.